Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all having a great and wonderful day. Well, what we have here is that we have a Star Wars actor called John Boyega, and he just thinks that white people are racist and attacks the franchise and the fans because we're white elitists. We hate people, which is I'm a black man, right? I have no real game in this type of instance, but the stupidity of it all is really the icing on the cake, right? Because I know we have Mace Windu, we have Lando Calrissian, or what have you. We had quite a few black people, and even Finn himself, the character that he played, where a lot of people loved, but he's attacking fans now because this is what you do as an actor. You just attack people and call people racist. So what we have here is this.
They're pandering. Let me tell you, Star Wars always had the vibe of being in the most whitest elite space. Like, this franchise is so white that it's like a black person existing in that was something. And you can always tell it's something when some Star Wars fans try to say, well, we had Lando Calrissian and had Samuel L. Jackson. It's like telling me how many cookie chips are on the cookie dough. I'm like, bro, they just scattered that in there, bro. They're okay with us playing the best friend, but once we touch their heroes, once we lead, once we trailblaze, it's like, oh my God, it's just a bit too much. They're pandering.
There's so much hate that I have for this person, right? That I can't stand him. Like I literally just cannot stand this person any longer after he said this, because again, there are so many people that wanted his character Finn, to be a Jedi. We wanted him to be a Jedi. We wanted him to be a Jedi more than dumb piece of not woman trash. The worst person to be a Jedi, Rey, right? We wanted him to be a Jedi and Rey to be the love interest of him. Instead, he got slapped down and put down to the wayside of what people didn't want, right? We wanted him to have the love interest to be Rey. We wanted him to be an actual Jedi next side to Rey, and this guy has the audacity to say that that the franchise is as racist as white elitists. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, what is this exactly? You don't even know your own fan base. You don't even know Star Wars if you're just collaterally dumb. Mary Sue Rey is hated. She's probably the most hated character in Star Wars because nobody likes her. She's a Mary Sue. She didn't have to try for anything. She has no suffering, no nothing whatsoever compared to Anakin Skywalker or Obi-Wan Kenobi or any of these other, or God forbid, Mace Windu. Like he doesn't. None of these characters. She didn't suffer nowhere near as bad as these characters. It's insane. And of course, we have this here from Variety saying John Boyega says Star Wars is so white that a black person existing in it is a big deal. Toxic fans are okay with us playing the friend, but we can't touch their heroes. Am I gonna talk about Mace Windu? Literally says here, many Star Wars fans appreciate Mace Windu, often citing his powerful presence, Samuel L. Jackson's portrayal, and his unique lightsaber form, Vapid in this case, as reasons for their admiration. Mace Windu is probably one of the most BA mother evers ever in actual Star Wars history, alright? You do not mess with this man. This man almost killed Emperor Palpatine, alright? He almost killed Emperor Palpatine until we had a Cook-Face McGee, Anakin Skywalker, beat him in the lamest fashion possible. I'm pretty sure if I went to go and talk to anybody about how Mace Windu was defeated by Cuck McGee, Anakin Skywalker here, you're going to have a majority of people saying Mace Windu should have never lost to this a-hole because why? He was beating Emperor Palpatine. He was crushing him. Like, everybody knows that his power, Vapid, or what have you, made him stronger than a lot of dark side users, specifically because his ability, the more evil that they had in them, the stronger his ability was. People loved Mace Windu. Like, we wanted more of Mace Windu because he wasn't showing much on screen time. So, our heroes was Mace Windu. People love Mace Windu more than most of the other characters in the franchise. The only other characters that were in the franchise outside of people being white was like Yoda, which is also loved, which is green. He's a green midget. He's a puppet. And you're saying this, right? This guy is an absolute buffoon. Says here, John Boyega called out Star Wars fans for being so white during an interview as part of the new Apple TV Plus original documentary. Number 1 on the call sheet, black leading men in Hollywood. Boyega debuted as Finn in the Star Wars The Force Awakens and reprised the character in The Last Jedi and The Rise of the Skywalker. His role in the sequel trilogy led to online harassment from racist and toxic Star Wars fans upset with a black actor playing a lead hero in the space franchise. No. Here's what it was. It was people that wanted him to be the main hero. They wanted him to be a Jedi. Because that's pretty much what Disney was saying that he was going to be, right? Like, they wanted him to be a Jedi. At least I thought that was the thought process. Only to kick him to the wayside for Rey's stupid Skywalker, which no, I'm not even going to say that. I'm going to say that. I'm sorry. Saying putting Rey Skywalker in front at the end of Rey's name is an insult. So no, we're just going to say Rey garbage bin. That's what we're going to do. Because she is awful. She's an awful character. And not because the actor, the way she portrayed the Rey. You can't really blame the actor. You have to blame Disney and their terrible writers on making Rey be that way. Because Rey is a terrible character, not necessarily the actor in itself. I guess John Boyega now is just a terrible human being, so I mean, we can just go with that, right? Let me tell you, Star Wars has always had the vibe of being in the most whitest elite space. It's a franchise, whatever. You heard it, right? Boyega first aired his grievances to GQ magazine in 2020 about Disney's fumbling of diversity in his Star Wars trilogy. He said at the time, what I would say to Disney is do not bring out a black character, market them to be much more important in the franchise than they are, and then have them pushed to the side. It's not good. I'll say it straight up. Yes! And the thing is, everybody agreed with you, man. Everybody agreed with you. Everybody agreed that you should have not been pushed to the wayside like this. We wanted you to be a bigger vocal point as a main character. This is racism, I'm going to assume, is the one that pushed you to the wayside. Majority of everybody else wanted you to be the leader, higher than Rey. You guys knew what to do with Daisy Ridley. You knew what to do with Adam Driver, Boyega continued. But when it came to Kelly Marie Tran, when it came to John Boyega, you know, F all. So what do you want me to do is what you say. What they want you to say is, I enjoyed being a part of it. It was a great experience. Nah. I'll take that deal when it's a great experience. Okay, granted. Okay, cool. We could all understand that. A lot of the characters, though, were treated horribly. It wasn't just Finn that was treated horribly. It was all the characters. It's just Finn was just the worst treated out of all them all. Outside of probably Han Solo, which also got BS. But, you know, I digress. Of course, we have this too. Says, Finn should have been how to become a Jedi alongside Rey. He's not wrong. Me over here still waiting waiting G for my Mace Windu spin-off. See? Agree with him 100%. They made such a big deal about Finn and then shoved him to the side like a black sidekick. Yeah, we sure hated Snipes and Blade, Eddie Murphy and Beverly Hills Cop, despise Will Smith, a legend, and don't even get me started on how much we despise Denzel. Oh, we all love Denzel. Denzel's one of the best black actors out there. Even surpassing, at some point in time, everybody loved Will Smith until he did that debacle at the Oscars or what have you. So everybody loved. There's so many black actors that are loved here. Like, nobody really hated Morgan Freeman. Like, what are we doing here? It says he would have been amazing as the lead. Real missed opportunity. I was ready for him to be the next Jedi character, but instead he was the comic relief. They did him dirty. Boyega needs to shut F up. He's a shitty ass actor. That dude got shafted. I would have loved to see him in the trilogy. You see this, right? This is what's going on here. And he's saying that people are racist? That the fans are racist? What are we talking about? It says here, John Boyega slams Star Wars fans who are only okay with black actors as the best friend. They are pandering. Yeah, right. So we're not going to talk about, Lando Calrissian here. People also love this character too. He was also a bad BA, right? He was a badass. Like, this is what we're going to talk about here. People love this character. What are we going on with this, right? So again, this guy's a clown. He is a fool, and he doesn't understand his own fan base. It's clearly obvious that he doesn't, because if he did, he would understand the love for Mace Windu, Lando Calrissian, and any of the other black characters that were within the series. Like I said, Mace Windu is the most liked character. He's the reason why I love the purple lightsaber, for the love of God. Like, he's the reason why when I play Star Wars games, I'm all like, I'm picking up that purple lightsaber. It looked dope though. That purple lightsaber. It's also the reason why I actually like purple so much too, because I put it in my room when I was a kid as purple. It was all the antiquity of Mace Windu, and one of the reasons why I got a purple lightsaber. Like, what were we talking about here? Like, how many people get purple lightsabers in Star Wars games? The only lightsaber that's probably choose more now is probably either the white or black lightsaber, but that's because, it's the coolest blade possible. But so many people I've seen pick up the purple blade. What are we going on with this? And this was all created by Mace Windu himself, aka Samuel L. Jackson. Guy's a clown. He's an idiot. It just goes to show on why nobody likes these Hollywood actors, because they all do this race card and type BS, and now he's getting blasted for stupidity because he calls his own fans toxic. He tells his own fans that are racist, that they're white elitists, that they hate black people. Yeah, let's see how that goes for you when you make your next movie and it falls. And the only thing you're gonna say when that does happen is that it falls because they hate black people. No, it fell because you are a asshole that called your fans racist and white elitists and said they don't like black people. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. Keep telling people this. They're not gonna like anyone calling this. Such a joke. Such a joke of an actor. Just a completely abysmal, and this is what Disney hires. And anything else that Disney creates is just going to fall into the wayside. And everything else that you make, John Boyega, is just going to fall to the wayside here. You piece of garbage. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share. As always, take care, my friends.